Guys, welcome to another video. Today I will be showing you how to replace the center console cup holder AC panel on a GLA 250. This one in specific is a 2017, but I think these go from like 2014, 2015 to, somewhere around 2017. So this is the car. If you have this same looking car, I will show you how to replace this part. So the part that we are replacing today is going to be basically, you see this cutout right here. So it's this all the way, it tucks into here and it surrounds the AC. So it's going to be this whole thing basically from here all the way up. We are replacing it just because this cup holder broke. You can see, let me show you the replacement part. Cup holder's intact, and I'll show you what broke on the one that we have. You see right here, it's held on by a couple torque screws. It's held on by two, and it's got clips in the back. These torque screws on ours, either the person in the previous car overloaded the car, overloaded the cup holder, and you can see that these brackets, these same torque screws, they just completely ripped off, and you can see all the residue that they used trying to salvage this. They basically fit this in and then pulled it up somehow. I don't know how creative they were, something like that, and then just glued it. And then of course we, the new car owners, buy the car, use it a couple times, put a big bottle in there. You don't put too much pressure, but the glue just completely shattered. It broke, and we just been driving around like this for a minute, and I found the replacement part. So we're gonna go ahead and replace it, make this car feel normal again. Hey guys, I'm just hopping in real quick to say that the only tools you'll need to do this project are your bare hands to pry off some of the plastic, or the plastic, the pieces that we're replacing. You just need your hands to pry it off. And maybe a flathead, and the flathead will help you pry off some of those electrical harnesses that are connected to the AC unit or the lights and the cup holders or whatever it may be. Sometimes those clips have little pieces that you need to push, and then you can pull the plastic off, the plastic wiring harness. And sometimes doing that with your bare fingers is hard, and I have fat fingers. So, using a flathead helps with that. So guys, quite literally, this is all you do. Right here on this little scoop, you open up your armrest holder. Right here, there's a little groove. You're basically gonna try and catch that groove with your finger right here. And just pry it open. There's two clips in the back, two clips in the front that hold it together. We can move this aside. You could unclip this if you want to, but it's really not going to be in our way. And then same thing over here. Just gently pry it open. You don't want to, I guess we could break it, that's what we're replacing. But you basically just pry it open. No screws, no nothing holds on these pieces. Just realizing this just for curiosity, if you guys are curious. I actually ended up buying a little bit of a different part, which I didn't know. You can see it has the silver outline here on the cup holder, and I do have the silver lining on the cup holder on the new one. And on this little storage compartment here, you see we have silver here, but we don't have it on the surrounding area, but over here we do. So it's just a little bit different, but honestly this looks better because it kind of matches the cup holder. So okay guys, so now what we're going to do, we're going to be disconnecting this light port that just lights up a little square right there. You can see that white square just lights up the cup holder. So I disconnected that. This is the broken part. Like I said, doesn't really matter. Set that outside. And then for here, you're going to have one clip here, one clip here, three clips here, white, blue, and then this like black, white one, that one. One thing I like to do when you're messing with wires and stuff, just take a picture of what it looks like while it's plugged into the broken unit. That way when you're going back to put it into the new unit, you just pull up your picture and you can see exactly where every wire goes. Most of the time a different wire harness won't fit into a different port, but just to be safe, just to be sure, just to be confident that you've done it correctly, you can just take a picture and just reference it for the replaced part. What you're going to want to do is take off these clips. You're just going to pry them up with a flathead, kind of slide them all out, and the whole thing just slides out. There's some on the bottom too, but once you take those top ones out, or rather bottom, I guess, because it's upside down, it's just these little clips surrounding. Okay guys, I've got all the wires plugged back in. It was a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're gonna try and wiggle this back in. Just this bottom piece, or sorry, next to the AC, it kind of just, you push it up, you snug it up there first, and then you just push this thing down. Left side's in, right side's in. Push it around, make sure everything's good. Seems good. Okay. Remember, there's this wire that we took off. You can see this little port there I'm about to push it into. Second. There you go. It's right in there. You can see it's just right there. And then this thing, remember, we didn't disconnect it. We just kind of put it off to the side because there's no reason to really disconnect it. So remember, this just pops in as well. All right, just double check everything's pushed in. Start the car. So start the car, you can see AC controls are working. So I'm just double checking everything's wired up. That's working. Let's see if we can turn on the lights. That light is on. Okay, yeah guys, so we're good to go. Thank you guys for watching. This was a quick little easy fix. This was just something that kind of bothered us for a little bit in this car. It's a very specific part, honestly, and I wish I could have just replaced the cup holder itself, but you guys saw that the brackets were actually broken. You know, where it kind of screws on, it was broken. You know, maybe I could have plastic welded it, you know, like melted the plastic around, glued it back up, but you know, found a cheap part. It was like $100. Just replaced this whole thing. It looks nice and clean. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and God bless.